seems like a different place.
Well, I mean, my biggest concern for Europe is that the birth rate is half replacement rate.
Yes.
So Europe is rapidly becoming, with each passing year, older and older, with fewer and fewer young people. So I think at a most fundamental level, unless Europe has a birth rate at least roughly equal to replacement rate, it is in population freefall. Population collapse is what's going on in Europe. There's also like a shocking amount of censorship. I think you may have seen like in Britain, I kid you not, how can this be real?
Europe is on the verge of collapsing, and this is not an over-exaggeration, just or. Take a moment and think. Europe brought so much value to the world that we know today. It truly is sad to see that it's slowly being corrupted by immigrants and weak leaders. You can't expect Europe to last long when less young people are being born yearly to carry on the traditions, culture, and innovations of Europe. Couple this with the fact that there are also millions of immigrants flooding Europe yearly who don't even align with the culture there, and you have a certain formula for the death of Europe. I mean, just look at Britain. Stats suggest that by 2050, it will be a 50% Muslim nation. A nation that was built on Christianity, freedom of speech, and freedom of expression will no longer resemble what it was even 20 years ago. This is cultural genocide before our very own eyes. And it boils down to the fact that we no longer have traditional values at the core of Western society anymore. People are abandoning the traditional family structure that safeguarded the continuation of Europe. And we can see this with low birth rates in Europe right now, which only makes Europe weaker and weaker as the years go by.
There actually, some of these posts these ones I've seen, didn't actually criticize the government, or they were seen as sort of as hate speech.
Right.
So
because they noticed the society getting crappier and crappier with every year.
28-day challenge.